Okay, hello. This is Data 620 time series homework for week 9. In this case, we are analyzing sales tax collections by state data. This was created by Jessica Torres for Professor Majed Al-Gandul. The data set that was selected offers valuable insights into the monthly sales tax revenue collected across all the states of the United States. The dataset was sourced from the U.S. Census Bureau, which provides a comprehensive view of tax collections, including revenue from sales and motor fuel taxes. The key findings, the revenue trends. The analysis of this data set reveals fluctuating revenue trends across states, as we can see on this chart, with some states consistently generating higher sales taxes than compared to others. Here we can see the darker colors represent um, the states with the higher revenues, when the lighter colors represent the states with the lowest sales tax revenue for the whole 5 years. This data is from 2019 until 2023. Additionally, the monthly fluctuation in tax collections indicate seasonal patterns, with certain months being higher than other months. As we can see on this chart, the September of every year, we see here September 2019. Also, you can see September 2020, September 2021, 22, and 23. Marks a transition. Well, I attribute this month being the ones with the higher, every year with the higher sales tax revenue collected, due to being September, the month that marks the transition from summer to fall, prompting consumers to purchase seasonal items such as clothing, home goods, outdoor equipment. Also, this is the back to school shopping. The September also is the beginning of school year for many students, and this leads to an increase of spending on school supplies, clothing, and electronics by families. Also, this surge in consumer spending can result in a higher sales tax collection for the month. Also, I have heard that the Labor Day sales are the best sales in the year, so that also contributes to that increase. Um, there are some other points, such as that some states have quarterly sales tax reporting requirements, as was specified on the description of this data on the website, with September marking the end of the third quarter. And then businesses may adjust their sales strategies to meet reporting deadlines, to this leading to fluctuations in sales volumes and tax collections. Also, for the regional disparities, there are evident in sales tax collections, with states like California, as I mentioned before, California, Texas, Florida, consistently ranking among the top revenue generating states, while others like Alaska, Alabama, and Montana reporting the lower collections. Additionally, a year-over-year analysis was created, which includes the growth, calculates the year-over-year growth rates for all the states together, providing insights into sales tax revenue, including trajectory over time. The quarterly here, we can see the quarterly year-over-year growth rates that offer a granular insights, enabling the stakeholders to identify seasonal fluctuations and long-term growth trends. Based on what we can see here, surprisingly enough, for the third quarter of 2020, there was a 23.6% growth compared to the third quarter of 2019. But since this data is reported for each year based on the year before, actually this is here the actual data for 2020. So we still see that there was an increase, but at the end of the year compared to the quarter before, there was a 1.65 decrease in sales tax revenue collected, with being 2023 the year with the lowest or the higher decrease when compared to the last quarter of 2022. We have created a forecast of the tax revenue by year. This chart depicts the forecast tax revenue by year, providing a projection of the revenue trends over time based on the historical data available. This was generated to predict the future sales taxes revenue trends, utilizing advanced analytical techniques. The forecast provides insights into the expected revenue trajectory for all the states for the past 5 years. The next 5 years, helping the stakeholders to anticipate revenue and plan accordingly. It is important to note that the forecasts are estimates based on historical data and predictive models, right? You're utilizing the tools available in Tableau in this case, and they come with a level of uncertainty. So the confidence level indicates the likelihood that the actual revenue will fall within the forecasted range. In this case, the forecast suggests a relatively stable revenue trends from 2023 here until 2027, and a slight decrease in 2027. Again, this is based on historical data, and we started this way in 2023. So 2019 is probably due to that. The implications of this analysis for economic analysis, the policymakers of economics can leverage this data set and the accompanying forecast to analyze economic activity and monitor revenue trends at the state levels. As we can see here, example, you can see different states. You can see all the states. We have created this trend line. The insights from this data set, the year-over-year growth analysis, and the forecast can inform fiscal policy decisions, such as budget allocations, taxation policies, and resource planning, ensuring effective governance and financial management. For the market insights, the insights gained from this data set, the year-over-year growth analysis, the forecast can inform businesses also can utilize the sales tax revenue data to gain valuable insights, to make informed decisions and understand consumer behavior and make decisions informed regarding market expansion, investment opportunities, and overall the sales tax collection by state data set coupled with the year-over-year growth analysis and the forecast and serve as a valuable resource for understanding the revenue dynamics, assessing economic health, and guiding policy formulation efforts across various states of the United States. These are the references. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I appreciate your feedback.